Do you want to know the whole story? Because I know everything. Your mother's
Yes.
Okay. This is actually the reading of a lifetime, I'll tell you. She actually tells me somebody found her and waited with her.
The neighbor saw it, and he was an emergency room doctor.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Well, first of all, I'm glad that you're here.
Thank you.
Who are you here with?
My twin sister.
Perfect. I'm glad that you guys are here together. First of all, note that even though this is your twin sister, I thought you were missing a twin because your mother looks like you guys on the other side when I'm connecting. Because right away when I was connecting, I was seeing three of you. I see you, I see your sister, I see your mother that's here. And right away,
I say that all the time. I look in the mirror and see my mother.
It's crazy. I felt like she was like your sister. The only way that I knew that it was your mom, she kept saying to me, Matt, those are my girls. Those are my girls. So know that first of all, she's here because she kept whispering in my ear. She kept saying, I'm the mother. I got to come through. Know that the moment that I'm connecting with this woman, souls will put me back in their body to show me what they experienced or what happened with them. And the moment I'm speaking with your mom, this was a woman who had suffered before her passing here in the physical world. And when I'm speaking to her, right away, I keep feeling all this pressure in my chest. And she keeps talking about not being able to breathe. It's almost like this pain that's right here.
Yeah, she was hit by a motorcycle.
She tells me when I'm connecting with her that first of all, she says, Matt, I want my daughters to know. She says that I was hanging on to my life here in the physical world. I was hanging on. She tells me that when she was here, the hardest thing was, and by the way, hold on a second, just listening. Was this like a hit and run? Did your mom not even know?
No, it happened too fast.
Because I feel like she was like crossing the street or like she was going to because I keep seeing this. Hold on, don't say another word. I'm also seeing groceries. She was focused on groceries or bags. I keep seeing bags here.
She was crossing the street with a bag to get her mail.
Oh, okay. You want to know that as a medium, I don't know your life, but I see what they're doing. And I see your mom with this little bag and she's focused on the bag when I'm connecting. And I see that this person came out of nowhere and hit her and just kept going.
Yep.
But your mom shows me that she was hanging on. She did not pass instantly at that second, she shows me. So what I have to tell you is this. She says, Matt, she says, even though this had happened, she says, I didn't have a chance. She goes, I knew, even though I was hanging on. And I want my girls to know that even if I were to recover from this, she says to me that there was too much internal damage. She says, I would have never been able to be the same person, she said.
No.
She actually tells me somebody found her and waited with her. So I don't know if it was a neighbor or someone. Yes. She keeps telling me somebody ran, saw what had happened, and sat there with your mother.
The neighbor saw it, and he was an emergency room doctor.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Because whatever your mom is telling me that she needs you girls to know this, and this is the message she's been waiting to deliver for so long, is that she had every opportunity to live. So she wants to let you know that when that doctor came over and saw her, he sat with her at the time. She was not alone. She wants to let you know that she was not scared. She says, I didn't know what was happening. She goes, I knew I had to hang on. And she tried. Because I'm going to be very honest. I have to tell you everything that she says, even if it's going to upset you. And I felt that she took that last breath in that doctor's arms. Because
and that's what he said.
He told you this. She says it to me. She says, Matt, she says, I remember looking up. She goes, I remember taking my last breath and that was it. I was gone. She says, but the one thing is that when he arrived, your mom wasn't scared. She wasn't upset. She wasn't nervous. She says, I knew I had to hang on. I knew I had to try to fight to stay alive. And she says to me that she felt him there. So know that what I have to tell you is that this was just a freak accident on how this had happened. Mm-hmm. And your mom says to me that what was so scary is this person who had hit her just kept going. They knew that they hit her, kept going. I felt that they were afraid. That's what your mother's telling me.
It was a motorcycle and he kept going, but then he crashed and he was injured as well.
Do you want to know the whole story? Because I know everything. Your mother's
Yes.
Okay. This is actually the reading of a lifetime. I'll tell you, because your mother's telling me that he crashed. She's telling me that he couldn't remember anything afterwards of what had happened really with the accident. But I can tell you this. I can tell you that he hit her. I can tell you that he was afraid. He knew he hit somebody. He was on his way home or trying to get home, trying to get away. And that's when he crashed. She tells me this. She tells me that.
We found out he was going home. Yes.
Yeah. Well, she tells me that even after he hit her, she tells me that he was afraid, he didn't know what to do. So it was a younger kid that hit her here in the physical, correct?
He was in his late 30s.
Okay, that would be young to me because she's telling me when I'm connecting that he was younger, he didn't know what to do. And she says to me, Matt, she says, please tell my daughters. She says that he was going at a rate of speed and that's what had happened. Not talking about with his crash when he actually hit your mom.
Yeah.
It was a quiet day. He was out by himself. He wasn't paying attention and that's what had happened. There's actually more to the story too, because I heard that he had just had a fight. I don't know if it was with his girlfriend or somebody at home. There was a fight that had happened. He went out to clear his mind, and this is what had taken place. So know that one of the things that I need you to understand is that, first of all, she is at peace on the other side. And she wants to let you know the first thing that she thought of when she got to the other side was the two of you. And she says to me that in heaven, what she's so happy about was how close the two of you have stayed with one another through all of these years. She shows me that you still have recipes of hers. I see recipes that are here that the two of you try to make and try to do in memory of your mom. And she also tells, wait a minute. She's also telling me when I'm connecting with her that the two of you like trade jewelry pieces. So do you like go and say like, oh, I'm going to take mom's earrings today. And oh, I'm going to take her ring because she's like, Matt, no one took my jewelry. They both share it with one another.
Yes.
How is that? Do you guys say like, oh, can I have the bracelet? Can I have the ring? Because that's what she's showing me.
Exactly. Yep. It's not hers. It's not mine. It's ours. And that's what we do.
She tells me, she's like, Matt, it's so cute. She's like, it's like back when they were younger, because when I'm connecting, your mom says to me that she used to like to dress the two of you up the same and do the same things with one another. She goes, I always wanted the girls to be close. She goes, in case something were to happen to me. But she says to me,
say all the time, she knew what she was doing when she had us as twins.
Oh, absolutely.
We wouldn't survive this if we didn't have each other.
Your mom wants to let you know one thing. She says to me that she's coming through to let you know that not only is she at peace, but that her soul is watching over the two of you every single day. And even though your mom died like this, she says to me, Matt, she goes, I got to see everything that I wanted to see within life. She says, my daughters feel like my life was robbed. She says, and yes, I thought I had more time. She says, but I got to see everything. I got to see every single thing that I wanted to see before I died. And I knew that they were going to be okay. I knew that they were going to be fine. And that's what she's bringing through in spirit.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So earlier in the year, she had made a statement to someone else that she didn't believe she would be here that year for Christmas. And when we laughed and said, oh, you don't usually go to Florida till after Christmas, she said, I don't mean here. I mean in this world. Did she have a premonition or no?
I believe she did. Because what she's telling me is this, and I love being in meetings because they'll tell me everything. Your mom was telling me that she was preparing for if something were to happen to her. She didn't think that obviously she was going to get hit, but your mom was expecting something health-wise to be happening. I'm going to tell you why. She tells me she started getting signs, and the signs that she felt is she was having issues with stability with her. So I don't know if she fell, or if she was just feeling dizzy or what it was, but she kept telling me there was stability issues that she was going through and she wasn't feeling the same way. So she did absolutely have some type of a hunch or a feeling or a premonition. Absolutely. And sometimes this happens. Sometimes our guardian angels or our spirit guides will warn us or give us a little hint before we pass away, before we leave this world. And I know that your mom received that type of guidance. I don't know. I think that when she received it or she felt it, she thought it was going to be health related. And unfortunately, it was this.
I haven't been feeling well. And I had a dream that she was coming to cross me over. Is that just me being worried?
So come through in that. If she was coming to cross you over, you'd already be on the other side. I'll tell you that. But the good news is that you're not far off, right? You may have just misinterpreted the dream. And listen, this happens a lot. Are you Italian?
Yes.
Okay, no wonder why. All my Italian loved ones say the same thing, right? Is that if they get a dream of a loved one, if I say, oh, like for example, I had a friend of mine who's sick, and I was telling him, oh, your mother's here. And he's like, my mother's here. I don't want to die. I don't want to go to the other side. I'm like, no, I'm like, your mother's not here to make you die. I'm like, she's here because you're going through this health crisis and she's helping you. So if you're going through something in life, whether you're having a health issue or a health scare, or you're anxious or you're worried, you bring your loved ones closer. And a lot of times you might dream of them, feel their presence, whatever it may be. And that's what happened with your mother. So know that she's not here to cross you over to the other side. You're not going anywhere anytime soon, but it is her way.
I couldn't handle that too.
It's her way of letting you know in spirit that she's okay. And more importantly, that she's with you and by your side and showing you love and support.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're so welcome.